rules in here. I was reading, say, my copy of the marriage contract of, say, the between Archie and his, say, wives. Thus the now say the social say wedding that's of say between of say Veronica Lodge and Betty Cooper, and thus which is sort of a so which is a sort of him say walking into the two possible futures on his 600th issue. Now the supernatural cause is say when he goes down memory lane. It's sort of has seemed to have say supernatural principles, and thus in later issues of the life of Archie, we've seen to learn seems to be more than that. Everything that's been does contradict, although probably it's because of say the retaliation, but I don't know what the actual cause was. I don't know what the actual cause to say of them being say becoming of Betty and Veronica becoming sister wives. But you probably already heard this from my first comic government report, the first life of Archie magazine. Anyway, I ended up finding a very unique loophole. Listen to this. If say the first party, that's Archie, has a more love interest of a Miss Veronica Lodge or Betty Cooper, it would thus end up one end up being divorced while the other end up being while the other two remains the other. But if there's actual love between say a third party wild card, the entire thing is null and void. That in other words, this is a true love clause. And this is why this 4-part new Archie arc that's been between the reunited love of the well-known one of the members of the Pussycats guitar player, best guitar player, but they say 4 parts. Thus, in part 1, they does seem to have start when the Pussycats seem to be back and to have again start on does end up seem to renew, which seems that they have starting a few issues back. Well, let's just say a few issues after the weddings. Although if you thought that's gonna make Betty and Veronica mostly infuriating, but with seems to have got a little distraction by the name of Val's sister named Rev. All she tells that they're going to be is going to attend Riverdale High. In fact, the whole most Hood family, that's Valerie's last name, is moving into Riverdale. Although having one sees her brother dating with say with a friend that they hardly say know each other. Let's just say it can be. Let's just say it might get slightly personal. Doesn't be say personal.
But
say
I just
of
think
jealousy.
he's overreacting. She's overreacting on this little fact.
Although even though he does seem to seem to just got man. Why did she try to say call? About to call him to tell him that. I'll say how sorry, but he's actually charging down. But when she say I got buzzed and apologized, she accidentally slipped, but and the Archie had called him say in her caught her in time. The rest is history. But this ain't the only RIH mark that's in the first part. See what I mean? I come across say the actual landmark that began say that seemed to be at the source of say of its supernatural or of its supernatural principles. Memory Lane. It's sort of a fork in the road. Well, let's just say in the next issue, if it's a time jump. Although we're not sure what kind of supernatural, what would say powers say that say land. Most of us agrees that it was sort of be caused by say of sunspots. Although it may have some random effect, although their effects are kind of random. Although most of us believe it was that it lasts less than a year. Well, that's probably, although when do they pop up? Who knows? It's anyone's guess. And does end up in say the second arch. Doesn't say part 2. Although the lane shows her Valerie a 5-year time jump from now, where Archie, being her wife, being his wife, she did not took it well. Veronica did not took that well. Although from my experience from watching AFV wedding videos, no matter how much you plan, no matter how far the promise will, what kind of promises your manager will keep, something always goes wrong. And for Valerie and Archie's big day, it's more or less like that. But they did find a way to finally tie the knot. And then finally, I'll say at the just to the piece. Although everyone, when Johnny K breaks the news, talk about a big reaction because they weren't there. Like to see something like that happen in an AFB clip. Then I have to say the final week of say that so-called reality show. One quits the Archie, the other quits the Pussycats. And thus ends up hinting in part 3. She's pregnant. Well, in the Archie's part 3 of each Archie, or say baby Veronica, just had twins. although the twins turn out to be turn out to be carbon copies of say the host of say a boy, the other a girl. There's say some genetic specifics to say to one is say of Archie, while the other one was of Veronica, while the other set was of Betty. Although when I first met them, when I first met their place in the independent region of say the common government, they seem to have their own independent personalities. Well, that's it. But although they all
Have more of a colored result. As a girl, and named her Star. And they say children inherit their natural talents from, say, their parents. Let's just say
African American Hannah Montana. Well, let's just say, let's end up on the latest one. Part 4. Its ending chapter. Say up Star. And say they're introducing up Star to the stage. A little kinda cute,
paparazzi and all that.
No child should be say exposed to say that kind of say of life. Who knows? But
Oh well.
he doesn't want to see any more of that one. However, when he's seen say like that, but like say with Bloods would say the wedding with Sabrina, and well, let's just say
Freaked her out.
Yep, there's many futures. And we don't know which is the true future. Well, at least she's all over the place. And this thing was too unbecoming of Valerie to just end up seeing her own future. Well, I don't think she was supposed to see the futures of others. Anyway, it was that it's just that love has many paths. Well, let's just say that it's a path, and although I'm not sure if they'll end up seeing the futures of of others, better than writing up about it. But something tells me there's gonna be something. But let's just say in the next, in a upcoming Archie issue, things are gonna get a little weird. Well, this is Anna. To end up, this is Olson Ivan for the Comic Government Report.